it's cool that you are who you wanna be. You get all them oohs and them eyes almost every week. Must be something new, something fresh, something I don't see. If this was a show.
Hey everyone, it's Ari and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's basically on this beautiful palette right here that I just recently picked up. And this is the Beauty Creations palette. This is their Elsa palette that they recently just came out with. And guys, this palette is so beautiful. The pigment of it is so bomb, like so the price of this palette, it's only $20, super affordable. You guys might think like $20 is kind of a lot because drugstore product are like $10 to like $12. But guys, hold your thought on that, okay? The packaging of it, just look at that. Super cute. So you will slide the packet open like this, and inside it's the palette. The packaging on the palette is pretty much the same. And then when you open up the palette, there is all the eyeshadow there. And guys, look at that. All this eyeshadow for only $20. And the pigment of it, it is no joke. So this beautiful palette right here has 35 different shades. And the single shadow, they all look like they have pretty good amount of eyeshadow in it. So for only 20 bucks, it's really good for the whole palette, the price, and the packaging of it. I just love it. So in this palette, you have 16 shimmers and I believe 19 mattes. Before we start, I want to do a few swatches just for you guys to see how great the pigment is. Then we will jump right into the video. This is the first shade right here. It's kind of like a minty green shade. And then here's our second shade. Here's the purple right here. And then we have a lilac purple. This one, it's a shimmery shade. And then we have this beautiful pinky champagne shade right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. And then here's another shade right here. This is a matte. I did wear this shade today and it's beautiful on the eyes. And then we have a forest green right here. It's also a matte. And then this is gonna be the last swatch that I'm doing for you guys today. This is almost like a pinky rose shade. It's a shimmer shade. It's really pigmented and beautiful on the eyes as well. Alright guys, so let's jump right onto the video because I don't want to kill you guys with old age. Now going into this shade right here, I'm just going to pop that onto the crease and then blend it out like how I usually do. So I always like to start from the middle of the crease and just go from there. At the moment, I am not experiencing any fallout, although I can tell that this eyeshadow palette is really pigmented. So make sure you shake off the excess powder. Now going into this beautiful shade right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that on the crease as well. And then with this shade, I'm working from the outer corner and I will just go from there. Guys, the pigment of this eyeshadow is so beautiful. Like, just look at that. So pigmented. And blending it out is not hard at all. It doesn't leave your eyeshadow looking patchy or anything like that. Going back into that same shade, I'm just going to go ahead and pop that on the lower lash line. And the darker part, I'm just going to leave that on the outer corner. So for this first one, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. Now to cut the crease, I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Medium. Now for the inner corner part, I'm going to start it with this beautiful light blue shade. It's kind of like a light blue, but it has like this frosty look to it. So with this shade, it does have a little bit of fallout, but a lot of shimmer shades does have fallout, so I believe that's kind of normal. Now I'm going into this beautiful shade up here. It's kind of like a salmon. Salmon. Okay, so I cannot just say right at all. I'm going to use that shade and pop that onto the middle of that part. Now I'm going to this beautiful shade right here. I'm just going to pop that on the end. Now I'm going back into this dark burgundy shade right here, and I'm just going to pop that on that part right here, just to make everything look more blended in. So I did not shake the excess powder when I applied this just right now, so I did find like a little bit of fallout. So for today's look, I'm not going to create no wing liner, but I will put eyeliner by my lash line just so it won't look weird. For today's lashes, I will be using my lashes in the style Batty. So if you want to see more of my lashes, I will leave the link down below for you guys. Alright guys, so this is basically the finished look of the eye. Alright, so more about the palette. I do really like this palette. It's really like, to me, it's really comparable to like most of the high-end eyeshadow palette, and the formula of these, they are really good. They also like remind me of the Morphe palette, if that makes any sense. And if you're looking for a good palette, I do recommend this one because this one has so many different shades. It have like these fall shade, the colorful shade, the nice natural shade. If you just want to go for like more of the natural look, it's perfect for you. If you're someone who doesn't like to have a lot of eyeshadow palette, then I do recommend this one right here for you guys. And I'm really happy that I picked this one up because it's so freaking good, and I'm not saying this just to say it. I'm saying it because it's really good. So like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't have any fallout. As long as you shake off the excess powder on your brush, then you'll be fine. The shimmer though, it does have a little bit more fallout than the mattes, but that's okay because it's really normal to have a little bit of fallout like that when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. It's nothing crazy because everything blends out really nicely. It doesn't look patchy at all, so I'm really surprised. I like the outcome of it. It looks like I wore like a super expensive eyeshadow palette on my eyes. Alright guys, so that's basically it for this video, and I hope that this video helped you guys out. If you guys are wondering if this palette is worth it or not, for only $20, super worth it compared to a $45 or $52 eyeshadow palette. So I do really recommend this palette for you guys. So if you really want to get your hands on this palette, I will leave the link down below for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you all for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.